Everybody, Beneza again. This is a Shop Your Way points video. Basically, for what I use my points on. I use the Shop Your Way instant win and sweeps and the winner app. So obviously the points equate to money. So if you've got 9,500 points, it's going to be $9.50 and so on. So sometimes we get the stuff completely free. Sometimes we try and uh, get it as near as free as possible or as cheap as possible. Um, Unfortunately, I didn't do one for 2 weeks ago because what happens is for each day, whatever you win that day expires in the 14 days. So we basically, my wife and I, before you think I've got somebody else in my head, my wife and I basically go every 14 days. So on average, it kind of uh, fluctuates. It fluctuates the most appropriate word. Well, basically, some 14 days we might get $16, and the next week we might get 5. The next we might get $9. The next again 20. So the next for those 2 weeks or 14 days. So it all depends on how lucky we are. I've seen some people on the Winner app page on Facebook, because the Winner app's basically 10 spins, separate from the normal Shop Your Way sweeps and instant wins, which I'm gonna play after I've done this video. Unfortunately, the last 2 weeks previous to these 2 weeks, I forgot to do the video because the 2 weeks before, I think I did the video for whatever I won. I think, or what I used my points on anyway. Some little, you know, uh, mini colognes. But the last 2 weeks previous to the 2 weeks that I'm going to show you, I only got like $8 and something cents, but they had a load of stuff on sale or marked down, and I've got some Adidas shower gels for like, I think after tax, and I applied my points. I think I spent like 23 cents, or it was under 25 cents anyway. So um, you know, and my son and I can use those for obvious reasons. Um, but my wife got some. I think those 2 weeks I got the shower gel. She got some mini perfumes, and I think she squeezed out some more Adidas stuff for us son in terms of shower gel and body spray and whatever. But so that was the previous 2 weeks to what I'm going to show you now. These 2 weeks or 14 days. Um, Here's still in the bag because we went Wednesday, and I haven't managed to do it until today because I didn't sleep for 3 nights. My body does that sometimes, and all of a sudden yesterday I fall asleep at 7 a.m. in the morning and don't wake up until 2 p.m. And by that time my wife had finished work early, and it's time to go out. So today is what we got. So you get to see although Sears is backwards there, and you got the little elf thing on there. I did get 2 things. The first thing, because I just wanted to waste the points basically, and not let any go to waste. They do these little uh, bottles of hand soap. So I picked up the gingerbread cookie one, which come in handy because our hand soap just finished, or I just refilled it for the last time. So, but in the box, they had some sneakers on sale, which was cool. Although we're doing Mike Coke rewards, and I'm saving up all the Nike gift cards that I'm getting. I haven't used all my points on my Coke rewards yet because It's now 11 days in to the Christmas gift guide, or basically the discounted uh, items and the instant win. And they haven't done a free for all on anything yet. So I got these Fila running shoes for $15. Uh, so size 13. I might not keep them. So I know they're not anything special, but no, for $15 instead of 40. I think it was 40 anyway. Um, you know, I might keep them. I might not. Depends on how much how much Nike e-gift cards we get. We got $70 from my Coke Rewards in terms of um, Nike gift cards. So, which you know, last year for my Coke Rewards, we got like $300, and I've got 70 already, and I still got enough points to get through another $300 once they do the free for all. If they do the free for all, this year's changed completely. I won't go into that now, and this isn't the my Coke Rewards video really. I was just letting you know. I got these because I go Coke code hunting uh, Friday mornings, and the sneakers, the Nike sneakers that I've got now, they're specifically for going walking, and I need the exercise obviously, so it kills two birds with one stone. So that's what I got with my points uh, these 2 weeks. There's the big old receipt. I don't know why they always give us these receipts. So, no, but that's the receipt for it. So $14.99. Shopway points redeemed 14,990. Then the same for the dollar for the hand soap. And they didn't charge me any tax this time round, which was odd. So I was expecting, to pay, another 23 cents or something like last time, like I mentioned on the Adidas ones. That I used my points for previous. So I might trade them. I might keep them because, as I said, the Nike ones that I've got now, I've had for, I think, 11 months now, maybe 10. And I usually change them every 6 months. And that was when I was playing basketball and walking everywhere in England. So, and I'm obviously heavier now than I was then because I'm not doing as much as I used to. So, I think the Nike ones will mostly go in the bin or the trash. Again, depending which part of the country you're from. So we'll have to wait and see. There's nothing really too wrong with the ones that I've got now. It's just that I'm so heavy, and they've got worn out from me being so heavy. Maybe someone 100 pounds lighter might be able to use them, another few months. So, and the camera, shockingly, I think it's because the sun's in the position it is this time of year, helps out with the quality of the camera. The room's brighter and lighter, I guess. So that's a good thing. So go back and see some of my other videos. You'll see that the quality of the camera on this cheap laptop that we got from Walmart, it's not very good. And even now, it's not very good. So you have to forgive me, please, because I'm working with a not so good laptop, and I don't really want to spend an hour trying to figure out how to make it better because I don't think I could. Um, so, but that was the Shop Your Way points video today for what we got with what I got with my points. My wife got two big body pillows. Um, she wangled it out that they put the wrong sign in the wrong place, so she got 2 body pillows from Sears for $10 each instead of $21 each. So plus my big ass is sitting in the biggest chair ever, which it was even too big for me. And the manager came over. He looked at me. He's like, "Uh-oh." I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna get out of this chair and bitch and moan." But fortunately, I didn't have to. My wife said, "Look at the sign." He's like, said, "You've wasted 15 minutes of our time for me and my wife and son to check out and have to come and find you. If I have to get up and argue with you, there's a problem." He's like, "Oh, that's fine." And the cashier took us back and let us have them for $9.99 plus whatever 7% tax. So my wife was, "Oh, that was easy." I said, "Yeah, you just have to pretend that you're tired sometimes." And it was the end of the day. They're open until 10 Christmas hours, and I think it was like 9 o'clock by that time. And although they had another hour to go, I guess he looked at me and was like, "Oh, this guy's not going to back down even if I do try." So he let us have them for $9.99. It just goes to show that where you're working, do your job properly. It's not hard to put signs somewhere and you know make sure that they match the right item that you're putting the sign with or the sign for. So, and it happens everywhere. And we'll um, take the time. If we have time, we'll stand there 20 minutes, half an hour to get what we want, because if it says 9.99 over the item, then I usually scream, well, not scream bloody murder, but usually uh, say false advertising, false advertising. The manager's like, "Oh shit," excuse my language just then, sorry. But it pays to complain sometimes, and this time around, like most times, I've only had one problem once complaining here and not getting what we wanted, or what in theory we shouldn't really get, but we did. And that was actually because we had a coupon that was for one day, and although it was valid, we tried to use it the next day, and it is something, the rules change, terms and conditions changed. I don't know, but that's a Shop Your Way Rewards points purchase for this 14 days, although we're 2 days late into it. Try it out. Shop Your Way Rewards, which is Sears and Kmart, or Sears stroke Kmart, and it's helped us. I mean, our Kmart in St. Augustine, going one way to Jacksonville, closed down. We never knew that because the Daytona Beach one closed down, 6-7 months ago. So we went to the St. Augustine one. We got there, couldn't find it, closed down. So our Kmart's have gone. So we have to go use Sears, which really would prefer Kmart because we can buy drinks, Powerade and juice and whatever, and food. Even if it's just a few boxes of cereal for breakfast. It helps us out better. The last time we used Kmart was maybe 3 months ago. We just happened to be in Jacksonville. My wife, using GPS, found the Kmart there, and we used, and it was her first time. So, and somehow our accounts got confused, but hers is up and running now. So, we usually have to use Sears, which normally we wouldn't normally use Sears if it wasn't for the Shop Your Way sweeps. So check out shopyourway.com. I think you can. Yeah, you can. You can go on to Kmart.com and Sears.com to use the points. Um, I think for a month you get Shop Your Way Max, so it's, you might get free shipping on your first item, but you have to go through and make sure that they're Shop Your Way Max. And I think I got one item free, like anyway, it was a a sweatshirt for my son last Christmas, um, and he didn't want to wear it. I gave it to him. Typical teenager. Oh, my dad gave me a sweatshirt. It's not even a cool one. And I was like, well, you're cold, right? He's like, yes, I'll put it on then. Even though Florida to me isn't really classed as cold, you know. Um, so yeah, shopyourway.com, sign up, um, play all the whatever instant wins and sweets. It's better to go into Google and just Google Shop Your Way sweeps and go into the separate page for that, because personally I find if you do it through shopyourway.com and the little button down at the bottom and you click sweeps, it doesn't let you do the full page. So, you know, instant wins, I have played the sweets before. I haven't won anything from the sweets at all. But in terms of points, I'm using, wanting to use those points on whatever. If you have a Kmart still, lucky you, because we would love one back. We have something called Rises Express or something, and it's pretty much the same as Kmart, but they don't do the reward system like Kmart and Sears do. So shopyourway.com, set up your account, play all the instant wins. You do get extra wins by playing on Facebook, or sharing it on Facebook, sorry, and sharing it on Twitter as well. Then sometimes they'll make sure that you check your emails from Shop Your Way after you've played all the instant wins, because sometimes they'll put different codes in. Sometimes they'll put like a code, like now they're putting a code for holiday holiday win, and most instant wins you can only use that holiday win code once. They do send you, different codes. It might be HV2XYZ 349 or something. They're separate codes. Usually they're, once and done. And there's Shop Your Way Blogspot that sometimes has extra codes for certain instant wins. They had some sport tickets as an instant win, and not on the Blogspot website. They had like 20 or 30 extra codes. I didn't win anything. 30 extra codes, and you think you'd win 50 cents or at least, but nothing. But SYWblogspot.com or whatever it is. So it will come up somewhere if you Google it. What else? Oh yeah, you can use your points on shopyourway.com and Kmart.com and Sears.com. So, but for some reason, I've tried using my points on shopyourway.com, and it wants you to re-sign in, and it won't let me sign in at checkout. So I called a couple of times when I did order, and they were like, "Well, change your password." And I said, "Well, I did change my password." And I said, "I just signed into my account with that password, so why doesn't it let me do it at checkout?" So it's a bit of a fight. You get this awkward customer service people, and it's a fight to get anything to work properly. But such is life, I guess. But it's really cool, the sneakers I might trade for something. I might use them. I might return them. Don't know yet. So the hand soap we'll use. because everybody needs to wash their hands at least 2 or 3 times a day, if not more. I know I wash my hands so many times when I'm doing dishes and cleaning stuff and whatever. I'm always forever, and my hands are all dry from all this, using too much soap throughout the day. So I know I've gone on a bit too long, but thank you for watching. If you have uh, listened to every single thing I've said, if you have any questions, leave a comment. I know this isn't the best video in the world. I know I don't have the best looking face in the world, and I know I'm sat here in a plain white t-shirt like most of my videos, but I'm telling you what I won. I'm not here to win a beauty pageant, and it's quite obvious I'm not going to win the beauty pageant anyway. So I'm not trying to glitz and glam everything up. So I, I'm just hoping that someone who watches this, or 2 or 3 people who watch this video, go and sign up for Shop Your Way rewards through this video and win a big prize or lots of points or something. And there's 1,000,000 points instant win most of the time, which is $1,000. So who doesn't want $1,000 to spend in Sears? Although you don't, or like me, you wouldn't normally go into Sears. I would quite happily go and spend $1,000 in Sears, and my wife would bloody beat Usain Bolt in a race, and she's 100 pounds heavier than him, I'm sure. She'd bloody get in there before him and spend all the money, even before he even thought about, choosing anything. So, but I'd spend $1,000 in Sears on myself as well, or whoever as well. So we need a driving lawnmower because my feet are shot. So that's $1,000 right there. So, but anyway, thank you for watching. If you have got all the way through this 20-minute, almost 23-minute video of me talking about Shop Your Way rewards and whatever else I went on about my Coke rewards and whatever. So, hope everybody has a good day. I hope you all have a festive season. If you don't celebrate Christmas or Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or whatever else this time of year, okay. I hope you have a happy 2016, or what's left of it. I should say the rest of this year. I hope everybody has a successful and blessed and happy 2017. If you've got any plans for 2017, let me know in the comments. Maybe this time next year, you can comment again and said, I achieved my goals for 2017. And, I hope we all do. So, once again, hope you all have a good 2016 and enjoy the rest of this year. Thank you.